Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on Project Cars 2 today, going to go racing with a classic Ford Escort. I fancy doing some classic touring cars, so that is what we are going to do. There's even an orange and black one. What more could you possibly want, other than said orange and black car probably ending up on its roof at some point. To be fair, we are going to be going to the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. There are some very nasty curbs. I mean, I haven't seen the cars roll over, but they've got a surprisingly long way onto their sides at places. So we might see some shenanigans. I'm hoping minimal amount of shenanigans for me, but you never know. We're going to go racing 16 laps around this fairly short circuit. 30 of us on the grid. I will be starting from the back, trying to make my way up through the field as much as I can. This is an interesting circuit. I mean, it's a very short track. Overtaking is not the easiest. Turn 2 is probably one of the better spots. Also, the final corner, we can get stuff done. Turn 3, we might... Like, there are places where you can get passes done. They're not the easiest of places, though, to be getting passes done. Again, I am sticking with the rolling starts. They tend to help alleviate too much of the AI-caused chaos at the first couple of corners, although this time we're apparently, especially starting from 30, apparently we're starting, I mean, okay, we probably are going to be 30th before the first corner because the rolling start has been terribly wonky and mean to me. How is that balanced? Both me and the turquoise car, at least that got a run onto the start-finish straight. That's not a great rolling start, but never mind. Whoa, we're going to have a big oversteer moment. I mean, we'll make up some places on the opening lap, with the AIs being, well, as they are, a little bit cowardly. Well, I say they always just kind of stack up a little bit on these first laps as they try to avoid running into one another. So you can be a little bit aggressive, you can make the most of little opportunities, and we have done to put ourselves up into a 23rd position. I mean, I had a look. Oh god, there's a lot of moving around there. I didn't really want to be stuck behind that green car. We might be able to have a sneak up the inside here. In fact, we can have a sneak up the inside of a couple of vehicles, and then I will say thank you very much for that. Put myself into a 21st place by the end of the opening lap. Always helpful. You know, you always want to be getting as many positions as possible, although it will be more difficult. Oh, we're going to have a car sneaking up the inside down here. Now, I'm having to go early on the brake to try and cut back through the mid-corner. Can I get a good run? Not particularly, although they might all stack each other up, and I might be able to get up the inside anyway. Yeah, they're a little bit slow through there, and I will say... Oh, I will say... kind of say thank you very much. Not quite actually going to be able to complete this. He's going to fight back. I'm going to have to try and hold it around the outside. I mean, it's a little bit rude, I'll be honest. I was there. We have finally got that one worked. The red and orange car. Orange team were helping me. That's always what I like to see. A little bit of orange team assistance right there. Just box in the red car, make him slow. If you want to go around the outside, I'll go to the inside. We're going to go 3 wide down, start, finish straight. This is a bit mad. This is a very bit mad. I don't know if I'm along... There's the orange car, so he is going to get that position. That was some right Team Orange teamwork there. Uh-oh. I'm going to go wide through there because I was on a really tight line. Okay. Team Orange teamwork didn't quite work for me. Oh, why are we so slow through there? I'll try and make most of that opportunity. Nope. Yeah, I found myself on a completely different line through turn 1 than I had been the past few laps and just didn't know where I was going. Ooh, I knew where I was going, didn't know where I was braking and what speed I could take. Never mind. We're still stuck in a little bit of traffic. He's going to have to give us a space on the inside. I'm not going to give him much space on the outside. He will actually just about hold that there. We might even be able to... I'm quite fast into this final corner. Not so fast into turn... Like turn 1 I'm struggling at. Turn 1, the AI make all of the lap time up on me. And the final corner, I make a lot of lap time back. I don't think I can really... I mean, we're on the inside. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to try that. So I don't think that's going to come off. I think I'm going to end up losing more time. So we will just go sit back in line. You can hear the tyres squeal as we run around that first corner. Can I have a dive on my teammate up the inside into turn 2? Just got to release the brake at the very last second to roll through that corner. Oh, going to move that across, not give you much space to... fight back on that one. Oh, I didn't downshift when I should have downshifted. Ah, well. Okay, we are up to an 18th place. That was a frantic couple of laps with little in the way of forward progress. We could do with more forward. Oh, a little bit of lag from the thanks game. I apologise for the yellow card. I don't know whether all the replay is going to make of that. Either way, we had a little judder just at the critical moment, and we're going to be setting a better lap time. I can run this car into the mid 51s on a good lap. Consider actually that lap involved an overtake and everything. That's not too bad a lap time whatsoever from the Escort, which is nice to see. And that was me in the wrong gear coming out of turn 3. So be in the wrong gear coming out of turn 2 at this point. I thought I downshifted. Apparently I didn't click the paddle hard enough. Let's go for a throw it in. Don't hit the curb too hard on the inside. Curb on the inside there is mean. Again, that's another place you will see cars launched onto 2 wheels. This is where we're making it all of the time very, very quick into here. It's not so much turn 2 I can if I'm close enough. Turn 3, again, if I'm in the right place. That final corner, though, is where we're making leaps and bounds on everybody. But we've got to be wary because the AI are very good through the first. I could carry the same speed through turn 1 as they carry. I'd be taking an immense lap time. But alas, I cannot. In fact, we're going to carry a very, very sideways Escort through turn 1. I'm pretty sure that's how these Escorts raced, right? I think they were sideways everywhere. Sort of turquoisey green. Oh, everyone's very slow. I should have gone around the outside there. I was not quite prepared for that level of slow through the mid-corner. It's because cars are not quite close enough to overtake each other, but they are close enough to stack up at the moment in time. We've got another pretty good run down here. I'm not going to be able to do... I'm actually in the wrong place to try on the way in. We're going to have to try halfway through. Again, duck to the inside for the final turn. Oh, that car did not want to give me too much space there. I was alongside, though, so we'll just ping off the door and end up out wide. We're up to a 50th place here. So we come to the end of lap number 6. Now, it does start getting a little bit more difficult, of course, as we go through the field. I've turned it too late for all of that. God damn it, he's going to get us. I'm going to have to fight back around the outside at turn 2. I think I can, maybe not do that one. Fine. Yeah, it gets more difficult, of course, as the cars you are racing become faster. It's more difficult to overtake more than one car a lap, but especially around a track like this, where you have got, only a few corners. It's easy to get stuck in a lap without actually being able, in this lap there, for example, I have not been able to overtake anybody. In my strong section of the track, I'm not able to make progress forward, and I lost a position because I got turn 1 all completely wrong. So, actual lap time-wise, it's not going to come out surprisingly, too terrible. I mean, we're roughly where we finished last lap, but it's another lap that has cost us what could have been progress forward. Has not been progress forward. I need to defend a little bit through turn 1. Be wary of the cars behind going for an overtake. Oh, it looks like there is trouble up ahead. I will make the most of that. Okay, I think a couple of cars were fighting for position. Slowed everyone down as around the outside of turn 2. I will take that one. Thank you very much indeed. Can we get a good run down towards this final corner? I think the answer is going to be quite possibly yes. Around the outside first part, little lift through there. We might even get another car on the way into this final corner. It's a little ambitious. Again, I'm not running them wide. They've got a lot of space on that outside. They're just choosing not to go towards it. Okay, that was a good lap. That was a bloody good lap. We got cars absolutely everywhere we could possibly hope for. However, it's, they're not all going to be like that one. Oh, I'm in trouble. Am I? No, he's going to be too far back, thank God for that. Right, you guys up ahead, if you want to go back to fighting like too wide and causing each other grief. Wow, he came from a very long way back and did get that. Where did all that speed come from? Fair enough. I was obviously sort of released from traffic, perhaps slightly. They were quicker through there. I'm all out of shape. And now we're back to 13th. We're catching back up towards our strong corner. We're going to... We're going to give him a little bit of a rub. That's fine. We can get away with that. I wonder if one of the AI cars up here is being a little bit slow, and that's just backing the pack up. I was all out of position there, and now we're going to have to go mega defensive. Well, I mean, it's proving to be an exciting race. I think this is like the overtaking challenge in which I have lost the most places and then had to regain them. It's just the way that the AI consistency, difficulty-wise consistency, makes these sorts of challenges quite interesting. And yeah, these Escorts around here is not the most consistent thing to have to try and work with from my practices. They are weird. They are weird, essentially. So that's probably why we see, like, one end of the track I am mega fast. So it's not even because I'm running wide out of turn 3. A couple of times I have run wide out of turn 3. But that time, that's a perfectly legitimate line. I might actually get a place here as well. Oh, come on, stop. Every time I'm up the inside, I mean, I'm trying to get my car stopped as well as I can there. Every time we're up the inside, they are more than happy just to rattle on. I don't even think the AI are kind of expecting me to be up the inside at that particular point. But never mind, we're going to be wide through. I just can't carry their speed that they can through turn 1. Now he's up ahead. He's now going to be slow through turn 2. I'm going to go take that one back. So far, that's about 4 laps in a row now. We have swapped positions between me and that car at varying points around the lap. Now, if we can get a good run here, we can just run away. I want to get clear of that vehicle. I don't want to fight him anymore. I don't want to be battling with him at the start of the lap. I want to be looking at making progress forward. Now, I found another teammate. Haha, we have found another teammate. Okay, other pseudo teammate. If we could have no collisions, no rubbing of doors together, that would be quite nice. Oh, decent run out of the final corner. I don't think we're going to be able to win this one. I think we've lost far too much time fighting in the mid-pack, which is fine, you know. Oh, it's fun, you know. Mid-pack battles are always entertaining. Oh, God, he's right there again. I'm going to cover that inside. No, you do not. You are not having that line. Please go away. Please go away. Yeah, I actually think that maybe the AI at the front is actually not going massively quick and everybody else is stacked up behind. No one's quite close enough to go for overtakes, but when they get a moment's gap because I've gone past them or they're fighting me and then they end up in clear air, suddenly they pick up speed. But either way, we are now up another position. We're into the top 10. Oh, I'm carrying a little too much speed on the way through these corners, I'm finding. We're just wandering a little wide, although, having said that, I've got a mega run. I guess I was slow mid-corner, but I got a good run down start-finish straight. Can I do anything through here? No, that was better, though. That time. The black and gold car is still behind us. Every opportunity, every time I'm making a pass, he's following as well. God damn. I mean, he's having a stellar race as well. God knows what position he was in before I started on this charge, because he's done really well. There's some sliding from our Escort. We've got the run, though. I will say thank you very much for that position. We're up to a 9. Might even be able to get another car here if we just squeeze it up the inside. There we go. I'm trying my best not to... Okay. Well, I mean, we might have... See, when you end up on that slightly tighter line, it's easier to, well, cause some grief. I apologise for the running a little wider than I had intended through all of that. Yeah, that was a little bit cheeky. I think the white car got away with it though. It looks like he's got back on the track and is behind me, so he didn't lose. Thankfully, he didn't lose too much time. Oh, I locked a brake into there. It's not what I need to do, because we know they like sneaking up the inside. Where is he? Where is he? He is not going to be able to make that one stick, I don't think, and will not be quick on the exit of turn 3. We've got a couple more laps. Oh. The last few of these I have been manically chasing down the leader in the final couple of laps. I'm not sure we're going to be close enough, and I'm certainly not fast. I'm not close enough to get a position there. Stay on that throttle out of the final turn. We've got another very, very good run. I'm not good enough under brakes into turn 1. I don't have the speed. My only hope is I can compromise him enough that I can get this position done this time around. He's just going to go sweep it. That's a lovely pass for position. I wish I could carry the speed that they could through there. We are going to come from a long way back. There's a bit of a rattle on the door. That was a bit of a touring car pass right there. I thought I was going to be alright to get that one stopped, and I am struggling. I'm struggling now, I think probably because I'm pushing the car more and more, trying to make up some time at this late stage of the race. Getting the brake spot on. It only takes a tiny fraction of too much brake pressure, and you get a big old lockup. These guys are now causing each other grief here. They are causing each other some grief. We're up to a 6th place. Because yeah, the green car have to have a big, to go on the brakes to not run the back of the car ahead. I'll take an alternate line. I will say thank you for that one. He's going to have a look up the inside into turn 1. You know what? I'm actually kind of... Okay, you go there. You do what you've got to do through there. I will focus on being neat and tidy, because if I try and fight you off and do something stupid, I'll end up potentially risk losing more places. It's almost like as soon as I catch them, they suddenly wake up, and we're going to lose another one here if we're not careful. I'll be quick through this next corner. And there we go. Yeah, I catch them through the final part of the lap, because this is where they're all slow because they're avoiding one another. Oh, what was that sort of a manoeuvre? I'd have no idea. It's bizarre around here. It is bizarre around here indeed. Who is going to be able to get the better run here? I've given it everything on this final stretch. Am I going to get the nose ahead before the line? I am indeed. We're going to get a 5th place in the end of all of that. Oh. What a stressful race. What a stressful race indeed. I only got 51.8. To be fair, I don't think I had very many laps when I was running in clean air whatsoever. Where did the black and gold cars ended up around 12th, 13th? Once I could put a couple of cars between me and him, and it then wasn't him that was making up the positions. There was a lot of ebb and flow in that one. It's very weird. I say it's very weird. I was very quick at the second half of the lap. The AI were very quick at the first half of the lap. So yeah, they would repass me. I'd have to try and get back past them, and you'd end up. So I think that's probably one of the most positional swaps I've had in a race for quite some time. It's good fun. I mean, these kind of cars, Brands Hatch Indy, does make for some rather good racing. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.